Hey you guys, this is Jason from SoCal Accessories. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to install the PRL intercooler on a Type R Civic. So in this video I'll be showing you guys step by step how to remove the bumper and how to install the intercooler. Alright you guys, so first you're going to start off by removing 21 clips from the top, okay? You're going to remove all these here that I'm pointing at. So it's 21 clips total. You could use a plastic pry bar or a metal clip remover. When you guys pry it upward, can you give me a clip remover? When you guys pry the clips up, especially towards these on the front, don't put the tool this way and pry this way because you will damage your paint. Same thing goes for the eyelid area. Don't put it this way and pry forward. You guys want to put the tool sideways or towards this back end when you push to pop the clips off, okay? That way you guys don't damage your paint. After that, we're going to pop off the side markers. So to do that, you just get your finger back here, you push forward, or you could get a clip remover or a flat screwdriver. You just push it forward and it's going to snap out. Okay, once you snap that out, you can take it off. Mine is wired because it's a switchback, but if you have the OEM ones, it's going to pop right out, and then you could either disconnect it or twist the socket to remove that. Then we're going to use an angle bit here to remove these, okay? So for sure the top two have to come off on both sides. These two did not have to come off, it's just the top two. These just hold the lip to the bumper. Alright you guys, so after that, you got to remove this 10 from the bottom. You have a couple of clips you have to remove, the ones towards the, basically follow this line. So you got that clip, you got to remove this one. You got a Allen you have to remove right there, and then a few more clips here. And you're going to do the same thing, follow this line, and you're going to remove them on the other side, and also don't forget that 10 on the other side also. After that, you should be able to remove the bumper. It's a lot easier if you have somebody helping you, so that you could unplug the fog lights while you're removing it, or if you could reach your hands up here after you take off these clips, unlatch the fog lights before you pull the bumper forward. Alright you guys, to remove the eyelids, you have a little tab in there, you just push downward and then it snaps out of place, and then the same thing for the second piece. Okay, then the eyelid gets disconnected. That way it's not clipped onto the headlight when you pull the bumper forward. For these top ones, we're not going to remove all these little clips, so we're just going to push this towards the back. Since those are removed, we're going to lift this forward, and for us we're just going to arch this backwards so that we don't have to pop off all the little clips, but you could pop those off if you want. You just get like a needle nose plier, pinch them together and they'll come out, and then just remember to put them back when you put the bumper back together. Alright you guys, so there's one more 10 that I forgot to point out. It's right there, one on each side. You got one on each side. Once you take those off, then the whole bumper will come off. Alright you guys, so it comes with a little template if you guys want to spray paint the PRL on it. You don't have to. When you spray paint it, make sure you have it the correct way. Most common issue that I see people do when they bring these in for us to do the installs is they spray paint the PRL upside down. They've done the same thing with multiple brands. They bring it into us, we're ready to put it on, and it ends up being upside down. So to make sure it's not upside down, look at where these brackets are supposed to line up right there, okay? So you got this one on the outer end, and then this one right here is more on the inner piece right there. And then you double check this side. You have this one closer and this one further, closer and further. So that's how you know it's going to be the correct way when you sit it, okay? So you guys don't do what the most common mistake is, and I see people spray paint it upside down, then when we put it on their car it looks stupid being with the letters upside down. Alright you guys, so to remove the intercooler, the OEM one, you have a 10 right here, and then you have two 12s, that one and that one. It's going to be the same thing on both sides. So you're going to remove that 10, that bracket slides up, and then you remove the two 10s, and this intercooler is going to come off. You do the same thing on both sides. Alright guys, so after you take this tent off, you lift this one up. When you take those two, it doesn't pull straight out. You gotta lift up. So this is the one you're lifting the bracket up for. But then you see you have that second tooth right there on both sides. So you have to lift up and then pull out. Alright, when you put the new one, don't forget to put the new gaskets. So you gotta put 2 of them, one on each side. Basically just put them in there and push them in place. I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side right now, and then we're ready to put this thing on. Alright you guys, so when you put the intercooler on, after you put those gaskets, do the same thing like you did to remove it. So you gotta put this tab in on the bottom first once you slide this in place. You have a little rubber on the bottom. This has to sit inside of that rubber, okay? So I'm gonna let him get his side in, and then I'm gonna push my side in place. You good on there? Alright, so now it's sitting in place right there in that rubber. Now we're gonna put the 2 12s back on. Start them off by hand so you don't cross thread them. Alright guys, so started the thread by hand on all of them. Now I'm going to tighten them up on both sides. So tighten all 6 bolts up. And after that, you're ready to put your bumper back on. Opposite steps of what you did to take it off. Don't forget to plug in your fog lights. Put all the clips, the Allens and the 410s on the bottom. Put all your clips on top. It's a lot easier if you have 2 people versus 1 person. It's still doable with 1 person. It just makes your life a lot easier if there's 2 people putting it back on. Same thing when you take it off. All right, you guys. So when we put the PRL intercooler, the bumper didn't want to go on. It felt like something was hitting in the front. So we just tucked these instead of cutting them. The little flaps that were hanging down. I'm assuming because the OEM one's skinnier, this probably pushes backward, or inward when you put the bumper back on. But it was hitting, so we're just gonna tuck that on both sides instead of cutting them in case we ever go back to the original one if I sell the car or something. But with that tucked in, now it helps for the bumper. The bumper doesn't feel like it's hitting something, like something's getting in the way.